This video looks at my future makes and the fabric that I intend to use. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, the Zipperfoot. Thank you again for watching. Today I'm going to talk to you about my next makes, or at least the makes that are on my list to do. Seems to change all the time. I don't know if that happens to you as well. I'll just let you know what I've got on here today. I'm wearing the coyote sweater. I am actually going to be talking about that one today because it is one of the makes that I would like to do. So, first up, I've got 4 things that I've been meaning to make for a really long time. So I'm going to jump straight in and start talking to you about what they are, what fabric I intend to use, and how I hope I'll get on. First up is a sew over it pattern. It's the 1940s tea dress. I've not made this before, and this pattern was gifted to me by my auntie, so it's currently all cut in her size. So I want to make that up. I need to cut it all down to size first, as I say there, but I absolutely love this detail on the dress. I think it's really pretty, so I'm quite keen to get that done. Back along, I was really fortunate and I won a voucher from Satisfaction, so I thought I would treat myself to some fabric there that I'd seen that I loved, and it's this gorgeous drapey rayon. I don't know if that's coming across brilliantly well, but it is so incredibly soft and it has a fantastic drape on it. It's just wonderful. It's really lovely. It's a charcoal kind of grey. It's got pinks, mustards, a gold tone in it, and I just think that that would look so lovely as a dress. I'm not convinced that this is going to be the tea dress at the minute, but it is certainly a contender for making it up. It's just absolutely stunning. It's quite see-through, that is the only thing, so I would have to consider lining at least the skirt sort of and bodice section of that. So yeah, it would be maybe a bit of a task, who knows, but it's definitely a contender at the moment. I've made a couple of sew over it patterns, but not loads, so size wise I think I would just cut the same as the last dress that I made. I am a 27-inch waist, and the size 8 in this is for a 26-inch waist. I know that the pattern that I made last time did actually come up a little bit big, so I'm quite happy to go with that size 8 again. I don't know if it's true of all sew over it patterns whether they do come up a little bit big, but certainly I know my last one did. That was the shirt dress, which was lovely. It's really beautiful. I'll put a picture up of it actually. It's on my Instagram grid as well, at the Zipperfoot, if you follow me there. I used a panda fabric by Lady McElroy. I think it was called Panda's Retreat or something like that. It was really cute. It came out so nicely. So I am keen to make another sew over it pattern. Now, these next 2 fabrics I've had since August last year. I bought them for my birthday. I had great plans about what I was going to do with them, and it never happened. Both fabrics are from Harriet at Sew Me Sunshine, and both are gorgeous. I have a major problem sewing with plain fabric. I don't know if anyone else experiences that, but I am a nightmare. And these 2 fabrics are indeed plain. So there we are. These are the 2. One is, I'll show them to you individually, but I just want to show them to you together for the colour because I think they go together so beautifully well. The cord it's almost like velvet. It is the softest, most beautiful baby cord I've ever felt in my life. It's got a fantastic drape on it. It does have good weight though, so it's not thin, it's not poor quality. It's lovely, everything is there, and it was really, really reasonable. I'm pretty sure Harriet has still got some of this, maybe in some other colours. I don't know, don't quote me on that. But I'll link in her shop below so you can go and check if you're interested to look. The feel of this is insane. It's so beautifully soft. Like I say, it's almost like a velvet to the touch. It's gorgeous. Now my intentions with that, and they have always been, a Megan Nielsen Brumby skirt. I've made this once before, and I've made it in the shorter version. It comes in 3 sizes, or 3 lengths rather. Oh no, it doesn't. It comes in 2 lengths, and the third one just doesn't have the pockets by the looks of things. So I want to make version 2, the longer one this time. That fabric still needs a wash, so that's got to happen. The last time I made this, I made it out of a rust denim from Make at 140, and Lizzie just had enough for me to be able to eke the skirt out of. So I made it, I loved it, and it is just a fantastic skirt. I have worn it over and over again. Size-wise on this one, I cut a size 6, which is a 27-inch waist, which is true to my size. I am a 27-inch waist, and it fit beautifully. So yardage wise, you need 2 1/8, so 2 meters really. That, I think I've got 2.5 of that, so I'll have plenty there. But really looking forward to making this pattern. If you haven't made this, it's super. It has the deepest pockets. The construction of the skirt is brilliant. It's quite straightforward to put together. It's not a difficult sew. It is just beautiful. It's great. I absolutely love it. It's quite casual as well. And I just think in the longer version, it will look so classy. You know, the short one's a bit of fun, and I can't wear it to work or anything like that, not really. But it's great for the summer, and it looks lovely. But I think the longer one will be better for me to be able to wear to work, or if I'm going out for the evening. So yes, I really want to get that made up, and it has been on my list for a very, very long time. So, well, since August last year. So I need to get on with that. With the jersey, I'll just show you that one in a little bit more detail. This is kind of a dusky rose pink, I would say. So it's not a strawberry pink or anything like that. It's a really, really lovely rose pink. It's dusky. I love it. Now this jersey again is really reasonable. It's from Harriet's website. Again, pretty sure she's got some of this in stock. It doesn't curl up badly. It doesn't become out of shape when it goes through the wash. It's lovely, and again, it's really reasonably priced. So, and I know that she stocks it in a few colours. I can't remember what my intentions were with this, but I think that they have changed. I think I was probably just thinking I would do a Tilly and the Buttons Agnes or something like that, so a bit of a staple. But now I'm thinking I'm going to make one of these, a little Kyoto sweater. This one here, it's by Paper Cut Patterns. Obviously I've made it before, I'm wearing it. It's very straightforward so nice and easy, which I like a lot. The sweater comes in 2 different options. You might be able to see there. One of the options is a t-shirt. I'm not doing that. I am going to go for the longer sleeve again. I think it would look so cute tucked into that Brumby skirt, just with a little lightweight ruffle. It fits pretty well. I mean, I will probably bring it in a bit so it's not quite so sweaterish, I suppose, so I'll make it a bit more like a top. But I really love these ruffles, and obviously they would be much more fine out of this jersey, so I think it could look really cute tucked into that Brumby. So I always bought them as a duo. The colours together are just my cup of tea. I love that. I think they look so nice together. So that's what's happening with those. Now, in September last year, my dear old dad, bless him, had an accident on his bike, and my mum and I at the time were heading to the Handmade Fair in London. We were on the train, it had just been dispatched out of Plymouth, we were on our way to London, we were excited, and we had a phone call from Devon Air Ambulance to say that my dad had fallen off his push bike and broken his hip, and that he would be going off for a full hip replacement. So we didn't know what to do. Dad's a bit of a trooper, so he was just telling us to go on to London and, you know, carry on and have a nice weekend. It was a Friday, the operation wouldn't happen until the middle of the following week, so there was not a lot we could do. And he knew how much we were looking forward to going to the Handmade Fair, so he was just like, you know, go. So we did, we carried on and we went, and we had a lovely time. I think my mum, bless her, she was a little bit worried throughout the trip, and we did come back earlier on the Saturday than we'd anticipated, just because I think she found it hard to relax, understandably. So we did have a lovely time though. But whilst I was there, I said to myself, Mum, we need to buy some fabric so that we can make a dress to say, this is Dad's dress, you know, from the day that he decided to go and break his hip on his push bike. He's a bit of an adventurer, my dad. So whilst in John Lewis, this was before the fair, so this was on the Friday, we both bought ourselves some fabric, and I bought myself this. So it's kind of like a chambray. Well, it's not kind of like a chambray, it is a chambray. And it's covered in these lovely roses. Now, the two tones on the fabric are absolutely gorgeous. I hope they're coming across. It's a really pale sort of denim-y colour as the background, and these navy roses that have been printed are just beautiful. The detail on the fabric is gorgeous. I don't know, I'm going to try and show it to you a bit closer. My apologies if it's not coming across. It's just absolutely stunning, and as soon as I saw it, I knew what I wanted to make with it. It was always going to be my favourite dress pattern ever. So it's none other, obviously, than the day dress. That is going to be my summer day dress for this year, and that will mark Dad's 1 year anniversary of his hip operation. So I need to get this one done by September, so I've got enough time. I don't know what version I'm going to do this time. I think I'm going to leave the front plain. I normally do the button down front version here, but I think on this occasion I'm going to leave the front plain and just let that beautiful fabric do the talking for itself. It is stunning. It does look like it might be a little bit of a monkey to work with. It's been sat upstairs in the airing cupboard for obviously nearly a year now. Can you see the back? So it's just looking like it's going to have great fun. The good thing about the Avid Seamstress patterns is that she sort of suggests that you overlock all of your pieces before you get going, really. So I will just make sure that I've got all of those, once they're cut out, just get them overlocked straight away. So just to prevent that problem. It's a nightmare when things fray out really quickly. Well, it's not a nightmare, but you know what I mean. It's just more difficult than fabrics that don't. So that one there is going to become my day dress, and what a special dress it'll be as well. I cannot wait to get it made up and show it to my dad. He will love it. He's always loved us in dresses, me and my sister, when we were little, so he'll like that a lot, no doubt. Anyway, I thought I would just talk to you today about those 4 makes that are currently roaming around my head. I have also got another make in my head which I'm awaiting the fabric for. It's all ordered and I anticipate its arrival tomorrow, and that will be a coat, I think. Well, it's going to be like a coat cardigan, I am patterns, little number, but I'm hoping to make it quite relaxed. It is officially a coat pattern, but yeah, I'm hoping that I will be able to make it look nice and chilled. I want to be able to wear it on the beach. I've ordered some teddy fleece kind of fabric to make it out of, and yeah, I just want it to look nice, relaxed, chilled out. Slip it on when the evenings get cold down on the coast, and that's the aim of the game. The coat pattern that I'll be using is called Delphine. You can see that on the IAM's website, IAM Patterns website, which I have linked in below. So if you want to have a look at it, I'll put a little picture at the top as well so you can see. It's probably quite hard to imagine what it'll look like in a teddy fleece. If you look at the hashtag on Instagram, there are lots of people that have done it and it looks absolutely lovely. I want to lengthen it a little. I want to try and give it some pockets in the inseam if I can, and I also want to line it. So probably won't be able to do all of those three things. I'm not quite skilled enough, but that is what is running around my head. So that's hopefully arriving tomorrow. So next time I talk to you, all being well, I hope to have at least one or two of these makes done. Things keep popping up and I keep making other things that really I shouldn't be making, are unnecessary. These things have been waiting for a long time, so hopefully I'll get them made up soon. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching my channel. If you feel like you'd like to subscribe, please do so below. As always, I'll link in all of the shops that I've mentioned today and where I've bought my fabric from. And if you have any questions or queries, just leave a comment below. I always make sure to answer them. Take care, all the best. Bye.